DIY detailers, stop doing this. So recently, I was doing some different videos on ceramic sprays. And what I realized was I was overthinking it. And I started talking to Pan from Pan the Organizer and Ivan from DIY Detail about it, and realized that a lot of us, especially DIY detailers, overthink pretty much everything. But ceramic sprays is one of those things. So I just want to talk through that today. These are lots of different ways that you can protect your vehicle and use them as drying aids. But the question is, which one is best? And I'm here to tell you there is no best one. It's just really about what you want and what your needs are. So for example, I have a coated vehicle here. My 2024 Toyota Tacoma has been coated in DIY Detail's 5-year ceramic coating. So in all reality, I don't really need a topper. I can add one if I want, but I don't need one. So what's best for me and what's best for somebody with an uncoated vehicle might be a little bit different. But when I'm washing my vehicle and I'm not using rinseless and I'm gonna dry with a towel, I do need some kind of drying aid. And all of these can do that for me, including rinseless. So then I have to decide what should I be using and how do I want to apply it. So something like Clean by Pan's ceramic spray is a very robust ceramic. This is a great product for vehicles that are not coated at all, and you can use it as a drying aid too. But what I don't necessarily need to do is, when I'm done drying, spray it on a microfiber towel and then put it back over the top of my coating. My vehicle's already coated. And if I do that too often, the coating is going to start rejecting itself. So I've overthought it. I've done too much. I don't need to do that. I just need my car to look as good as I can with the least amount of time and effort. If I want to use this as a topper, I can, but there are other ways to apply it that will keep it from rejecting itself. Plus, it's already ceramic coated, and if I want to see how that performs, I might not want to add a topper. There are lots of different options, but again, don't overthink them. Also as toppers, I could use something like ceramic gloss. I could use quick beads. You got things like the C6 Mist, but even something like this detailer will provide some protection and work as a drying aid. By the way, if you purchase this Stay Strong detailer, all the proceeds go to the Save Lydia Fund. So you should just pick some of this up anyway to use when you need a quick detailer. All that's doing is helping you dry your vehicle if you've washed it with a hose, because you want to have a little bit of lubricity when you're drying. Any of these will work. So the reality is just pick one and go with it. Adding ceramic coatings on top of ceramic coatings isn't really necessary. It can help as a drying aid, it can add some extra lubricity, and it can give a little bit more longevity to your coating. But some people are going to overthink it too much and think, I've got a 5-year coating on here, and if I apply Pan's coating on top of that every 6 to 12 months, that ceramic coating is going to last forever. That's not how it works. So don't overthink it. Make it quick and easy. Lastly, with a coated vehicle, if I'm using rinseless, I actually don't need to have any of these detailers. This rinseless works as a drying aid itself, so you actually don't need to add anything. And that way, I'm saving money because I haven't purchased a bunch of extra stuff if I'm using rinseless. I can still use those products, and I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying you don't have to. Don't overthink it. Now, if my vehicle wasn't coated, things might be a little bit different. And in that case, I might want to use one of these spray sealants a little bit more often. I might want to apply it to the dry paint to get 6 to 12 months of protection. But once again, you might be overthinking it, because one of the other ways you can use these products is you can spray them on while the vehicle is wet, rinse it, and then dry it. You get the drying aid and you don't have to do hardly anything to the vehicle. Or you can use these products as a drying aid and spray them on your towels and on the surface as you're drying. So if you're going to be washing your vehicle like once a month, you don't need to put one of these coatings on dry paint because you're going to be continually adding it anyway. And again, eventually the coating could start rejecting itself if you put it on too often, like you wash every single week. So people just tend to overthink it. But if you're somebody who doesn't wash their vehicle very often, or is going to go to car washes for the next 6 to 12 months, then take the time and go ahead and put it on the dry paint. But that'll save you time and also protect your vehicle as well. So again, there's no one best method. It's about what you need as a DIY detailer. When it comes to DIY detailing, you can apply the same concept to pretty much anything else. I'll give you one more example. My vehicle hasn't been washed in about 3 weeks. It isn't super dirty, but it's a little dirty right now. The wheels are quite clean, and the most precious resource I have is time. So I don't actually need to use a wheel cleaner and tire cleaner right now. They're in really good shape. I just want to get the paint in good shape. So I'm just going to do a quick rinseless wash, use the rinseless also on those rims. It's going to look great, and I've saved myself time and I can go do something else. Now, if you love detailing and you want to get to the nth degree of everything, that's up to you. But time is your most precious resource, so don't overthink it. Just look at what your needs are at that moment and make a decision. You could totally wash this vehicle from top to bottom if you wanted to, but that would take me an hour and a half to get all my equipment out and take care of it. I can quickly just get it clean in like 20 or 30 minutes with rinseless. And since I'm going to use rinseless as my drying aid and not spray anything on my towels, I get another benefit, and that is my towels don't need to be soaked because they don't have any ceramic coating on them. So I don't need to do extra steps to take care of my towels. So basically I'm just saying, don't overthink everything. DIY detailing should be fun. So don't overthink all the details and apply this to every step. Whether you're buying something new, you want to try some different new products. There's no one best way to do anything. There's no one best product. Choose something, try it out, and just have fun with it. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Share this video out with other detailers who might be overthinking things a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time.